Okay. Now,
you don't scratch it off your list.
Well, I'm not going to put but one of these in. I'm trying for two of the other fours.
What is that called again?
Bodark.
Bodark, yeah. Now, you can go to Home Depot, you can buy a weed barrier. I'm telling you that we use it sometimes. We're in charge of, with the Fish and Wildlife Service, of a recovery plan for a wonderful little shrub tree called the Texas Snowbell. It's on the federal state listed endangered list. Stephen and I and some volunteers, even Colleen, we planted nearly 1,000 of them. We'll finish 1,000 this planting season. And in some of those places we use this because this is way out west, Rock Springs, Campwood, Bracketville area. So sometimes we've used this, but for your home, you don't need to spend your money on this. There's a lot of things. Number one, for your weed barrier, you can actually use newspaper, believe it or not.
You going to plant your flower?
Yeah, we're going to plant a flower.
Don't get too far into this.
Now then, yeah, let's do.
It's in a 1 gallon pot.
Since you're going to do everything I'm pointing out, you might as well plant a flower with it because you're going to put a big protector around it. Why not have a little color in here? Especially if it's around your ranch house or along a trail somewhere where you're going to bring gas. So, we're going to do the same thing with it. Then it dry as a bone. This is a Pavonia.
Pavonia. Rock rose is what it's commonly called.
There's some liquid you can put in. It's apparently, and I use it all the time when I plant. It's Super Thrive. Are you
like a root stimulant is what it is. Huh? It's a root stimulant.
It's a root stimulant, yeah. It's supposed to be pretty good when you plant it.
It helps. We haven't used it here. We've had pretty good success, but I'm sure it does help and maybe get a little more growth the first couple of years.
Yeah, but, I'm not sure the growth, but the roots are being stimulated and growing a little bit better.
But like David said, if you do all the things we're showing you here, you're going to have high success.
Yeah, the square hole is definitely key.
All right. I'll tell you, you can, if you don't have any plants handy, but if you think about this ahead of time, make your own plants, but you just have to buy one and do it. But you can also put a few seeds. Just put some seeds in the ground along with it. You'd be surprised, because here's the way we do it here. We will help this tree by watering it the first year. This one being, this time of year, this tree is going to shed its leaves. The roots are going to continue to grow all winter long. And October, November, December, January, February, all in descending order. Look at them guys. They don't have any respect for an old man.
I don't see any old man.
That's the truth.
I know it. It's very relative.
Now, as I said, you got weed barrier for one thing. And it's important for one of the things to use. One of the things, to start out, you can use newspaper. The only thing I don't like about newspaper is it's going to dissolve too early and you're going to have stuff blowing around perhaps. But the other one that's free is this one right here, grass. That's good because this won't crowd up the trunk.
Don't harass me yet.
Another one that's free, due to the recent Hermine storm, is the flotsam and jetsam. It collects up along a fence row or a gate. Good stuff, all organic. And another one, which we use, we have our own little chipper, is the chipper grinding up that cedar you guys got, although you didn't cut the big one. So, now then, I missed out on this. I should have put this in a little earlier. We're not big on fertilizer, incidentally. But we do use it. We use it out west more than we do here.
Slow release. Make sure you get slow release fertilizer if you're going to use it.
Yep.
Is there a particular brand you use, or you just?
There we go.
We prefer what's called Bartlett.
Bartlett Boost.
Bartlett Boost.
It's about a Bartlett tree people.
But we can't always get it, so I think that's just from like Home Depot. As long as it's a slow release, it ought to do fine.
Let's not put the, go ahead. Let's not put the other butter on it. until we get all of our other stuff. Now then. Now, young people, now watch it. He's pretty big for me to be talking about.
Grass first?
All
Or
right.
mulch first?
Let's put the organic stuff first. We got more here than any one of these was enough. But we'll put it all around. Got plenty of that. Let's do a little wood chips and grassy top, huh? Yeah, there's we got a lot more than we need, but we just wanted you to see some of the different stuff you could use. Now then, there we go. Don't get too much of your stuff up close to your trunk of your little tree. This is like putting a little comforter on it. And then, Mr. Stephen, we can take
The other bucket of water.
the other bucket of water.
I know he's
That's
going to
pretty
say that.
easy. All right. Okay. If we had together this much stuff, every time we plant a tree, we wouldn't get the 5 trees planted in a year. But we average about 25 more trees added to the ranch every year. We're over 4,000 that we've done. Now, the next one, absolutely essential. You will never be successful on a ranch if you don't have a sturdy corral around it. And it's always good to have a Stephen Fulton at 6'8" that can reach over top and drive that darn post in. If you're just new at buying your land, everything you find on there, every piece of trash and junk, unless it's total garbage, like taking down a fence row, save the wire, taking down a fence row, save the post, whether it's steel, a pipe, or anything, no. Set yourself up a little recycle yard, and you can use it. Now, the only reason we're using this 4x2 out here, this is a demonstration plot. I have, when I first began this, I did what I called some Mickey Mouse corrals. Chicken wire, forget it. You got to use something strong, but up around your home or a place, if you got the money to do this, these things are out of sight, especially the ones that are galvanized.